So we're talking about, were you predestined to ask that question, by the way? Or did you do it freely? Do you know, he was one of my good students, you know, so he's learned pretty well. But anyway, let's get back to this. We wouldn't be discussing the question as Christians if Scripture didn't put two sides to a story. Now, I mean that very seriously. Scripture teaches that God is Lord over history. In that sense, he's sovereign. It also teaches that our freedom of moral choice is real. And one of the apostles, talking about the crucifixion, says about it that God was behind it, but you by the hands of wicked men put Jesus on a cross. So we've got to see that there are two sides to this. And therefore, the way I approach it is to say, we cannot extrapolate along one side so that it starts to contradict the other side. And the bottom line for me is simply this. One day, we shall stand before God to give account of ourselves. And the Lord himself said that we will be judged as to whether or not we believed in him. Well, that means that we must have had the capacity to believe. And as I read Scripture, I think that one of the most magnificent things that God has given each one of you and me is the ability to say yes or no. It defines all our relationships, humanly speaking. It also defines our relationship with God. I believe that capacity is real. And it's quite clear that we have it because we're going to be judged on the basis of the way we used it. If we were robots or automata, it would be utterly immoral for judging a person for not doing what they could not do. But, of course, if you want a big book on it, I've written a big book on it. And it's got the title, Determined to Believe, ? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Please give it up for Professor John Lennox.